Hello and welcome to episode 5 of series 4 of the Good Poets Gaming Podcast. Today, me and Poetic are going to be looking at our favourite gaming protagonists and where we would rank them. So, Poetic, first of all, how are you doing and
Yeah,
are you excited for this?
I am doing really good, and I am. Am I excited? I'm more apprehensive.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a few heavy hitters in
than
this one, ain't there?
yeah, and I feel like there's going to be some controversial takes because
Yeah.
like nostalgia bias apart, some of these characters aren't as favorable as I would remember them. But yeah, to answer your
Yeah,
question, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm wanting to just dive right into this if you're up for it. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, yeah. Let's get into it.
So, for those who are listening, I will first kind of preface this. This episode will be better on YouTube to watch as we have the tier list here. We will try and talk you through it as well, but it will be a better watch on YouTube if you want to go over there. But the protagonists that we have, and we have a lot of them, is we have Nathan Drake, Jin Sakai. I'm gonna get some of these wrong. Mario,
Yeah,
Crash, Sonic, Spyro. I don't know this one.
Samus.
Samus, Master Chief, Agent 47, Joel, Arthur Morgan, um, John Marston, Altair, CJ, Scorpion, Henry of Skalitz. He's going to be up there for me. Link, Gustav, Kratos, V, Ellie, Donkey Kong, the Tetris blocks, of course, Ezio, Pac-Man, Nico Bellic, Lara
Wait,
Croft,
wait. Say
one,
Pac-Man again?
Pac-Man. Why? What?
Yeah,
What?
go on.
What happened?
You went Pac-Man?
Pac-Man. Pac.
Yeah.
Hang on. Pac-Man.
Yes, oh, brilliant.
There we go. There we go. Lara Croft, Aloy, Solid Snake, Marcus Phoenix, Sam
Yeah.
Fisher, Sub Zero, Geralt of Riviera, Ryu, Doomslayer, King, and Astrobot. And the tiers that we have are goated, pretty good, average, would rather not, and unplayable. So, Poetic, I'm going to let you start with the thing. Nathan Drake,
Oof.
where's he going?
Do you know what? I would put Nathan Drake as either pretty good or average.
Yes, I'm gonna go
And
more pretty good. Towards the later games, he is like pretty good.
yeah, I'm leaning towards pretty good myself. So
Mm. Okay. Also, guys, we have to agree. So
yeah.
if Poetic says that one of the characters is goated, and I say that like the would rather not, we have to agree on one of these. It has to be a bit of an average between us. Okay,
Yeah. Um Jin
Jin
Sakai.
Sakai, I'm here.
I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I'm would rather not.
Yeah, if you compare, I can't remember her name, but the
Atsu.
ghost of Atsu. If you compare them, we should have put her in this to be fair, but
We
we've already
should have.
started now, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm happy
Yeah,
with would rather not because there wasn't like a lot of depth to him, really, was there?
no.
No, there wasn't a lot.
I think the next one's super easy, unplayable.
I
No, I'm joking.
I think the next four are very easy.
Well, definitely Mario goated.
Yes, I agree. I I'm not gonna lie. I have played Mario, but I genuinely don't think I've played more than 5 hours of Mario games in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a massive Nintendo guy. Like
Oh mate.
I was Nintendo when it was on my DS and it was like Animal Crossing and Nintendogs was my vibe. That was it.
Yeah. No, mate. Honestly, some of the Mario games are some of the best games ever made.
Well, I was toying with buying a Switch because with the vouchers that I got from CEX, I can actually like a Switch would cost me a tenner with the amount of vouchers that I've got. Not a Switch 2, an original Switch.
Yeah.
But then there's also
Um,
like I want to get 007, I want to get Fable. You know, there's games that I want
this is
coming
going to be
up.
controversial. I would probably say don't get a Switch.
Okay.
Um, only cause, only cause the better Mario games are not on the Switch.
Right,
Like,
okay.
so like there've been remakes of them that are available on the Switch, but I wouldn't say to get a Switch to play them because like I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you could probably pick up what's it called? A Wii for like 20 quid.
Yeah.
And so you're better off doing it like that. And I myself want to get 007 First Light, so I'm not going to tell you
Yes.
to not get something that I want to get
Yes.
myself.
It looks absolutely unbelievable, doesn't it? It does
It does.
look
We
good.
should have put 007 on this, but to be
We
fair,
can't
we,
because
we
they're
don't know
not
what it's
out
going to
yet.
be
We
like.
don't
Yeah,
know yet.
exactly.
Like
Um,
in my head, I want to put the guys from GTA 6, but we don't know.
yeah, we don't know. Um,
Crash
I'm not.
Bandicoot.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put him as. I would put him as pretty good.
I'll put him as average.
I would. Um, I would agree with that. Then, yeah.
When you look at some of the others, like if putting him here, like, and also they're both Naughty Dog games, and
They are.
do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel
Yeah.
like
No, I agree. I would have him as average.
because
Um,
I feel with Crash it's very much nostalgia bias. But for me,
yeah.
and the same with Sonic for me personally. But if we go Spyro, I think Spyro is actually a good protagonist. But we'll get onto that in a minute. Um, Sonic,
I'm gonna go average.
bit of a
That's
hot,
prob
bit of a hot take. I would go
yeah.
here.
Really?
Yeah, I just okay. The new Sonic games here.
Wait, for
The
those listening, Dan saying he would put Sonic in would rather not.
yeah, we need to get better at saying where we're putting them.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because the old Sonic games I would rather not. Sorry, the new Sonic games I would rather not. The older Sonic games are pretty good, I'd say. Like and when I say older, I mean like the 2D Sonic games.
Yeah. To
So I
be
think
fair,
with that we have to put average, don't we?
well, I've I don't this is gonna sound wild, right? I don't think
Hmm.
I've actually played a Sonic game
What?
ever. Yeah. Like I would have played it for like 5, 10 minutes, right? But I don't think I've actually sat down with the intention of playing a Sonic game.
That's actually mad to me. My favorite Sonic game ever, and I feel like a lot of people will probably maybe agree with this, is Sonic Heroes. I absolutely loved that game with a passion. Um,
Yeah. I think the reason being, right, is like so I started off on N64,
yeah,
but prior to that, I was hearing people go, "Oh, like you're either Sonic or Mario," and
yeah,
then at that point, when I was a child, I was very much like, "Okay, Nintendo," and that's it. And
mm,
then when I got uh when I got my GameCube, and then I saw the Dreamcast, and I was like, "Oh my days, the Dreamcast looks like amazing." And then it
yeah.
was at that point where I was like, "Yeah, this whole console war thing doesn't make sense." But I, yeah, for me, I don't know. Sonic, I don't know. Yeah, I
I
would
think
say average is fair.
I think average is fair. Yeah, Spyro. For me, personally, Spyro's on the same level as Mario. It
Oh,
will for me personally, it's better because I'm not a Nintendo guy.
oh,
I think Spyro is goated. I feel like I've hurt you with that one.
no, do you know what? Like, I agree to some extent, right? But my only reservation is right now, he's too close to Mario. I feel like Mario is in a different, like, to put into perspective, I could show a
Mm,
picture of Mario to my mum and she will instantly know who Mario is. Whereas,
yeah, Mario's more of a household name, isn't it?
yeah, but I
Okay,
also agree. No, I agree that Spyro is goated.
but do you feel like we'll get a few more games and then Spyro will end up like down here?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
basically, yeah.
All right, we'll keep them there for now. By the way, once we get to the end of this, we'll like change it all up.
Say,
Yeah, and you know, but also I do apologize for like the ads that pop up on this page. There's no way that I can get rid of them without paying for it, and I've got a baby on the way, so I'm not doing that.
what he
Uh,
means is 007 First Light comes out soon and he's not,
well,
he's
why
not
why do we think that I got CX vouchers and not cash, my friend? Why do we think I did that? So
true, true.
I have money for games.
Um,
This is all you.
Samus,
I've not played Metroid Prime ever in my life.
all right. So this is this is this is the issue, yeah, that we're gonna run into, right? Because Samus
Oh,
doesn't really say much.
mm,
Um, the games themselves are very good, but her as a character, I feel is very one-dimensional, which is funny because I'm gonna say average,
okay.
and exactly where it is. But the reason why I'm saying it's funny is because Jin Sakai says so much more, but he's just not a good protagonist. Like he's not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say average.
Actions speak louder than words and all that.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Master Chief. Now, I'm going to put my 2 pence in on this.
Yeah, go on.
I've never, well, tell a lie, I have played Halo.
Yeah.
I've never been a massive fan, but that's purely biased because I am PlayStation through and through. Like I've had every single PlayStation. And weird segue, I genuinely don't think I have ever bought my own console. Thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, I think because of the times that they came out, I'm pretty sure every console was either bought for me for as a reward. I mean, I was an only child,
Mhm.
so I was spoilt. Um, but was like I remember I got my PS4 for passing all my GCSEs.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't think I bought my PS5. And then my mum and dad got my gaming laptop for me for Christmas as well one year. So
Oh, mate, you're.
I genuinely don't think I've ever bought my own console.
So let me think. I think. Let me think. Have I? So I think looking backwards, um, I bought my OG PS5,
Mm,
which I've handed handed down, given to player two, because for
yeah.
whatever reason she bought a disc-based digital PS5, and I was like,
Uh,
what, why would you do that to yourself? So we sold her one, and then I gave her mine
yeah.
when she got me my PS5 Pro. But so I think I bought my PS5, I bought myself um the Xbox 360 with my EMA money. I don't know if you remember EMA or had EMA.
No,
You
what's
know?
that?
Oh gosh, I'm showing my age now. So back in the day, you would get £30 a week for going to sixth form, and if that was meant or college, yeah, yeah, and
Really?
that yeah, if you came from like a low income
Oh
household,
wow.
which I did, um, and so I basically like people would just spend their money on well on other stuff. I was about to say stupid shit, but people will think video games are stupid shit as well, but
Yeah.
they'd spend their money on other stuff, right? And I remember I was like, all right, I just need to save my money for like, I think it was like 12 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Because, and I could buy myself an Xbox 360. And
Nice.
I remember like seeing like 300 and like £50 in my bank account. And I was like, yes. And I ran
Yeah.
to the thing to Game Station and bought myself a 360. So I bought that and I bought my OG Xbox. Um, sorry if you can hear my puppy Gamble.
No, he's good. He's good.
He's losing his shit because he can't believe that I've only paid for 3 consoles out of all my consoles.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
Oh, and I bought my Switch too,
See,
and my OG Switch.
I genuinely think I've spent more money on gaming accessories than consoles and things like the capture card, wires, my desk, monitors,
Yeah.
cameras, microphones. I've got 3 microphones, two, two,
Funny.
two a spare, and then I was, funnily enough,
Wait,
I was gifted this
why do you have 2 spare microphones?
because one I bought off TikTok shop, which is terrible.
Yeah.
One was my first ever one, and then I asked for a boom microphone for my birthday, and Abby bought it for me, and I thought it was just the actual boom, but it comes with a microphone as well. So, and this is better than my other one, so I thought might as
Yeah.
well use this.
Um, funny you mentioned that, right? Like, I think every new screen, and I'm going to use the word screen and not like TV,
Mm,
I have purchased strictly because of a console.
wow.
Like, my first like proper like HD widescreen TV, I got cause of Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3.
Mm,
I used to have like one of those square TVs, and then that game was made for widescreen, so like it kept cutting bits off. And I stopped playing. I got up and I was like, right, I'm going Curry's.
yeah.
Went there, bought that, and then I got my 4K TV for my PS4 Pro,
Mm,
and then I got these monitors for my PS5. So yeah.
nice.
Anyway,
Fair.
but yeah,
So
I would
my
put
point being, I think Master Chief is goated. That was where I was going with all of that.
so
He's here.
if I what I'm struggling with, yeah, in the first 3 games, yes.
I
So
mean,
Halo's 1 to 3.
you know more than
Anything
me.
anything after that, it would bring him down to pretty good. But I feel like that's the fault of the developers and not the characters. So I would put him as goated.
Okay, would you put him behind? Where would you put him on goated?
Definitely not ahead of Mario. Um,
I reckon there's fair.
I would put him there, yeah, ahead of
Yeah.
Spyro.
Okay. Cool. Right. Agent 47.
Do you know what? I haven't played a Hitman game.
What do you mean?
I
No,
have never
like
played a.
right. Okay. Right. Listen to me right now. No. 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 We're
Uh,
staging an intervention. Okay. Okay. Okay.
let me clarify something.
No,
I
you don't
own
get to speak
I
anymore.
own
No. No.
Hitman 1 to 3.
No. 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 Right. This is what you do. Hitman Blood Money. Hitman
Okay.
Contracts.
Yeah.
What other good ones are there? I think there's one called Hitman Silent Assassin, but I might be making that up. And but until you complete Hitman Blood Money on Silent Assassin without doing any disguises,
Yeah.
then you're ready to go to the new ones. Because the older ones are
Okay.
much better.
Really?
Well, it depends what you want. So the newer ones, like I was talking about this on stream the other night. The newer ones, like Absolution,
Hmm.
are and like the World of Assassination, the Hitman 1, 2, 3, like the new ones.
Yeah.
Their control scheme is very very good, but the the blood money and things like that, it was there was a bit more like just go in and kill people, and you could do it like however you want. But what I like about it is they have kept the kind of the thing of if you want to go in and kill everyone, like civilians and all, you can. If you want it, like if you want to go in, what I always used to try and do is like I'll explain it because you haven't played Hitman. Is with
Yeah.
Hitman you can get disguises and things like that to sneak into
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
areas. What I would always try and do is only kill my target and like use no disguises. It's like stay in
Oh
the
wow.
suit the entire time, um, which would just add that extra little bit of challenge to it. But because you haven't played it,
Wait.
I am gonna put them
Where would you
here.
put it?
I'm gonna put them
Where
there.
would you put it?
Pretty good,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Because
I would agree with that.
actually, no,
Only
no, no. I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna say like top end of average because he doesn't actually speak all that much, and a lot of the decisions are you, not necessarily the character.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Hmm. I mean, a lot of the decisions in video games are us, right? Not the character.
Yeah, but
But the story progresses in a linear form. All right, I agree with that.
yeah, okay. Next, Joel Miller.
I'm going I'm going to say he is. I'm going to put him as goated.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where are you thinking?
I was thinking top are pretty good personally, but
I was
I'm
thinking
happy
that.
with goated. I'd go ahead. I'd go here personally.
That's
Here or
the thing
here.
is, I would put him after Master Chief.
Okay.
Spoilers, only because his story. I feel like his story ended just before we could have gotten like
A lot more
an
like
understanding.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with
he's
you.
the. I'd just like to say, he's the first character on our goated list that doesn't have some form of superpowers.
Yeah, yeah. And he's
Mario
also
has power ups, so
I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's the third Naughty Dog game character on our list as well.
yeah, 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 it
Yeah.
is.
Who's next then? Arthur Bloody Morgan.
Um,
I'm thinking there. I'm thinking just behind Mario on Goated.
better than Master Chief.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I've not finished Red Dead 2.
That's a
Like
crime in itself.
I know how it ends and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, I can't I
Let's work through it. Is he a better protagonist than Nathan Drake?
yes.
Yeah. Is he a better protagonist than Spyro?
Yes.
Joel Miller?
Yes.
I think so. So it's either here or here. I'll put him there for now, and I think
Yeah,
we'll revisit it
yeah, okay.
because there might be a few that
So,
go in the middle of those two, and it might make
so
more sense.
yeah, so we're putting Arthur Miller on goated
Arthur
after
Miller.
Master Chief.
Who's Arthur Miller?
Sorry, gosh,
Arthur
I'm
Morgan.
getting yeah, I'm getting him and Joel
Yeah.
combined.
So he's in between Master Chief and Joel on Goated. Right. John Marston.
I've I've never played Red Dead 1, so
That's diabolical. Um, I'm gonna put him top of pretty good above Nathan Drake. Arthur
okay.
Morgan is much better. But I think that's also because Red Dead 2 is a much better game. But then
Yeah,
I feel like John Marston does have an interesting story. But I still think Arthur Morgan's much better.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give him his full title. Altair Ibn Ahad.
I'm impressed.
Hot take, hot take. Very hot
Yeah.
take. Would rather not.
Just remind me, he's from the first one, right?
Yeah, he's the first game. He's a bit boring. He's a bit boring, and his whole
Would you
thing is that
say,
he's young and he gets kicked out the assassin's thing, and then he has to rebuild his way back in. So he's a bit of a clown, really.
to be fair, I would agree that he is in Would Rather Not, um, with Jin Sakai ahead of him. Um, but my question to you is that cause of the character or cause of the game? If you were to replace any of the other assassins with him in a better game, would he be a better character because of it?
No, I can't see him being in any game and making it better, personally.
All right, then that's settled.
Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Carl
CJ,
Johnson.
um, I can't lie. I think he is goated.
Yeah,
Um, I would I would put him ahead of Joel.
yeah,
And yeah, and again, it's because I feel like we've got a yeah. I feel like Joel's story ended far too quick.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm happy with that.
yeah. I think that's good. I think that works. Okay, I'm not a big like Mortal Kombat guy. I know it's not, but I just think it's button mashing to be fair. So for me personally, unplayable.
No, nah.
But
I
that's
would
because I
put
don't play it.
yeah. I mean, you must not. You know his famous catchphrase, "Get over here."
Yeah, is he the one that like throws the chain or
The
something?
chain,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would put him.
For me, it's here then, because he is kind of cool. I get that he's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
I'm gonna
so we're
put him.
putting score.
Sorry, there's a moth. Just nearly flew into my face.
You see, if you were a scorpion, you could be like, "Get over here," and like
Yeah.
get them off.
I did that the other
Um.
day. A moth was here and I just went whoom and caught it, and I felt like a badass. I'm putting him behind below Altair just because
So scorpion in would rather not.
would rather not below Altair, just because at least like there is a story behind Altair. With Scorpion,
Yeah.
if you just play one of, I'm sure there is lore and stuff behind them, but if you just play one of the games standalone, there's not a lot about them really, is there?
Yeah. Before we move on, shall we just go through the list? Just to
Yeah, yeah,
keep the listeners.
yeah. So I'll start with unplayable. So in unplayable, currently we have none, which is quite good.
Yep.
Um, would rather not, going from worst to highest. It goes Scorpion, Altair, Jin Sakai. Then going
Yep.
into average, we have, you'll have to say this one,
Samus.
Samus, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot, and Agent 47. Then in pretty good, we have Nathan Drake, and at the top of pretty good, John Marston. Then
Yep.
goated, we have Spyro the Dragon, Joel Miller, CJ from GTA San Andreas, Arthur
Yep.
Morgan, Master Chief, and then at the very top of our list, we have Mario. But this is all subject to change at the end. We can flip it about a little bit at the end. But right now, I'm fairly happy, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. All
Okay,
right. You're gonna have to educate me on this character.
so Henry of Skalitz. So essentially, first game, he is a boy, a black
Wait, first game of what game?
Kingdom Come Deliverance. I feel like my
Not one
microphone
podcast.
peaked when I said
Yeah,
that.
not one podcast without a mention.
No, definitely not. So he's a blacksmith's son in the first game, and he kind of works his way to become a nobleman, or a knight. And then in the second game, he essentially becomes a giga chad and just absolutely smashes everyone. Um, controversially for me, I'm gonna say pretty good behind John
Okay.
Marston. Be-
All right. I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
yeah, because I feel like because Kingdom Come Deliverance is so open world and the choices are your own, it's up to you to make it what you make it. Whereas with
Yeah.
like John Marston or Joel Miller or anyone like that, there is a little bit of linearity. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Linearity. Um,
I have no idea, but I know what you're saying.
yeah, so it kind of like it shapes it like that, and the character is a little bit built for you. But yeah, I purely for replayability, I'd rather play like one of the Rockstar games than a Kingdom Come Deliverance. Um, but
Fair.
I don't know if people have seen the news about Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I feel like we need to speak about it on the podcast.
Ah,
Have
what
you
the
seen it?
Kingdom Come Adventure, and they're also doing a Lord of the
Middle
Rings one.
Earth, yeah. A Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings RPG, which, to be honest, it might convince me to get into Lord of the Rings finally. And a third
Wait,
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
well, they didn't say Kingdom Come Deliverance. They said Kingdom Come Adventure.
Yeah, I reckon they're gonna go like a side character and go down their route.
Yeah,
I just hope
I,
they
I
do it
th-
justice. And
I'm sure they
I
will.
I really hope that this is the last Kingdom Come Deliverance game. Because
Really?
yeah, personally, because what you tend to find is a trilogy does fairly well, and as the more you do it, the more open to scrutiny it is, and then it doesn't do very. The only real game that I can properly think of that has got out of a trilogy and done amazing, a massive story game is GTA. But I think that is
Yeah,
because
but
it's a standalone every time. It's the
yeah, I
GTA
was gonna say.
series, but it's the only
Yeah.
like crossover that I can really think of is like Catalina from GTA 3 was in
Well,
San Andreas,
yeah. Well,
and Laszlo.
Uncharted. Uncharted technically has four mainline games.
Yeah, and the fourth one was shit.
No, no, it wasn't.
Well, it wasn't as good as the first three, I don't think, personally.
Well, ooh, no,
Like
I don't, I
there's a
don't think the first one
reason.
was good.
The first one wasn't good. The second
Yeah,
one was the best one. Third one was pretty
yeah,
damn good,
yeah.
and then the
I
fourth one
would agree
fell
with
off
that.
a bit again. So in my opinion,
Yeah,
2 and 3 were the two best.
yeah, yeah. I would agree with that. But all
But
right.
like, I feel like my argument stands because like if you look at like Assassin's Creed, there's a reason why they brought out the Ezio trilogy, and there's a
Well,
reason
they
why they're
couldn't
bringing
bring out
out.
the Altair trilogy, could they?
No, because he was shit. And
Yeah, but he
if
had
if
one game.
if you look back at the first Assassin's Creed, it was so bad. It's aged so badly.
It has aged badly, but at the time it was quite of a cool concept.
It was. Um, it was basically just Prince of Persia, but you kill people essentially.
Yeah.
But that, like, it was known that that's what it is. Like Prince of Persia walked so Assassin's Creed could run.
So Assassin's Creed could free what's it called? Parkour.
Yeah, right. Link from the Legend of Zelda.
I am
It's Sega, isn't it?
it's Nintendo.
Is it? No. Oh god, I'm gonna get killed in the comments there. Oh my god. See, this is like
Um
this is how bad I am with stuff like this.
wait, question. Have you ever played a Legend of Zelda game?
Yes.
Which one?
Um, I want to say Ocarina of Time, but I don't know.
Okay.
It was either that or
That's
Wind
fine.
Waker. It was like
Both
it was a highly recommended one. I know that.
both are fantastic games.
This probably doesn't
Um
help, but I remember starting in a forest. But that's probably every single one.
no, I think then you played Ocarina of Time.
Mm.
The highest rated game of all time.
Well, then it has to be goated just for that.
Um
I think it's literally here, mate. I think it's
I
just below Mario.
yeah, I would put him in yeah, exactly there.
Yeah. So below Mario, above Master Chief and all these. There's a lot of go-to games, but I'm gonna make a split decision now. I'm gonna move Spyro down.
I would I would agree with that. So we're moving Spyro to take the lead in pretty good.
Yeah. But then like if you the trouble I'm having, right, is like Mario is a go-to game. It just
Yeah.
is, and the because we're trying to do this off the protagonist and not necessarily the actual game. So, but Mario is a goated like protagonist. But I would still rather play as John Marston than Mario. But for the sake of what Mario the character has done, I get why it's there. But then for the sake of what Spyro has done, it's not quite goated. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I fully get what you're
What
saying.
what it's done for me personally and how much I love it. But I think that might weirdly be recency bias because I've started playing it for the first time recently on stream.
Yeah.
Um, even though it's like a 20-year-old game. Okay, Gustav. Now we're not getting into spoilers. We're not doing any of that. So no comments spoiling it for me because I'm currently playing it for the first time. But I think he has to be bottom of goated for the
Um
voice acting alone.
I would agree with that,
Is
yeah.
is am I
Sorry,
right in
I
saying
had
it's
to
Ben Starr? Or have I got that completely wrong?
gosh. God, I'm terrible with actors'
Because
names.
I
Daredevil.
know
No, no, that's someone else.
cause
Let me
I know
Google
the
it.
actor that did Gustav either got nominated for awards or won awards.
Uh, um, um, voice actor. Yeah, Charlie Cox. Yeah, it is Daredevil.
Nice. Yeah. Amazing.
Um,
Do you agree with
I
the
would
placement?
regret. Yes, yeah, I do. I would just say that I feel like the story elevates him more than
The
like
actual character.
put, yeah, if you were to pick him and put him in any other game, I don't think he would shine as much as he does in Clerks
Okay.
4, only because of the
I
story. But
I agree with you. Should we put him top or pretty
but
good?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So now Gustav is top or pretty good, just above Spyro.
This is where you're gonna end up finishing the game, and then you're gonna slam your pad and be like, Poetic lied to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Ooh.
Kratos. Now,
All right,
for me,
I've got a question.
go on.
Is this 2018 Kratos, or is this original trilogy Kratos?
Well, I've never played the original trilogy, so I think it
All
has
right,
to
so
be
we'll go with
2018.
2018.
For
Right.
me, unplayable. Because I literally tried. I tried so no. I'll go average. I didn't like the game, but I liked the character. I'll be fair. I didn't like the game, but I did enjoy the character, and I thought he was quite an interesting. I want to say person, but no. I've just had a
I
notification
would.
saying need help with your camera. I'm like, no. I think it's working.
I would. I would actually have him in pretty good.
Okay,
And
where
the reason,
I'll go more with you
uh,
on this because you played it more.
and the reason why I would have him in pretty good is because like his character development in that game is phenomenal.
Mm,
Like, I mean, I'm gonna put this in very simplistic terms, which is gonna sound shit, but it's not. He goes from grunting at the start of the game and
mm,
saying boy to having full-on conversations at the end of the game, and
yeah,
he grows to that. Like, it's not like one day he wakes up and he's just having full-on conversation. He grows to that.
yeah.
I would probably I would put him ahead of Nathan Drake.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah,
Cool.
I like that. I like that placement. Okay, V,
I've
Cyberpunk.
not played Cyberpunk.
Okay, I'm gonna put bottom of pretty good because V is your player character, and
Okay.
if I remember rightly, I haven't completed Cyberpunk, but there's a lot of there's not a lot of like dialogue in terms of like actual speaking. It's all just you choosing
Yeah.
what to say. So I think it's got to be on the same level as the characters that don't really speak but give a lot to the game. So I think
Yeah.
that is the highest that we can give it.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
But a bit like what you said with Gustav, um, V in Cyberpunk is elevated because of the story around Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's one that I need to go back and play, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I do need to play it,
Mm.
especially considering that Player Two is from Poland and this was made by Polish developers. So
Was it? Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with The Witcher, obviously.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Right. Ellie from The Last of Us. Is she a better
I would.
protagonist than Joel? I think that's the question everyone's got to ask.
Is she a better protagonist than Joel? Um,
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say I agree. I'm gonna say no. I do feel like she had a better character development than Joel, but that's also because her story has spanned over two games as opposed to one. Sorry for the spoiler.
Mm,
Um, so I would say she is a worse protagonist than Joel. So then
yeah.
the question then is how much worse? Um,
I,
you're currently hovering over the end of pretty good.
that's just where I've got my mouse.
Oh, okay. I would I would
I'm
probably
thinking
say
here or here. Like top are pretty good somewhere. She's a better protagonist than Blum and Spyro. I feel like Spyro's gonna get
yeah,
knocked down a few here, to be honest, as we go through.
yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I just want to say I know that this was protagonist. Maybe we do an antagonist one because I do feel like for all the hate that Abby got, I do feel like Abby is a better character than Ellie.
Really?
Yeah, because
I I I rushed through the Abbey section. Rushed through it. I hated it.
well, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the actual game, like playing as Abby was good, but
Mm,
I do feel like in terms of like as a character, like there is all right. So in the first game, yeah, there is a clear story. Joel is trying to get Ellie somewhere for to create a vaccine.
yeah.
What is the second game about?
Hold on, fucking tell you.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
But you remember Abby and what Abby does so much because it's so impactful to the
Yeah.
story that
Yeah.
yeah. So um but yeah, I'm happy with that placement.
Yeah. I think I am too. Okay. Donkey Kong.
I would
Rather not.
but no, do you know what? I've okay, I was about to say I enjoy his games, but that's his games. I don't know if I enjoyed the character. Um
Mm. I mean, I feel like it's gone up a few levels with, is it Bonanza that just came out?
yeah. Yeah, he was very good in Bonanza. I would probably, yeah, put him in average.
Whereabouts in average? You're the guy on this. I haven't played the Donkey Kong game really, or like being
I would put
playing as
him
the
right at the
character.
end of average.
Okay, I like it. Right, the Tetris blocks.
I think.
It kind of has to be goated.
Yeah, no,
It
yeah.
kind of has to be. I think it's like here. Honestly, I genuinely think it's
Controversially, I would put it ahead of Link.
yeah. So right now, the Tetris block guys, and me and Poetic both agree, is second, the second best game protagonist that we have.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But it's true. Like Tetris is like the godfather of games almost.
Yeah, but if you look back, right, we've basically said, for example, um, like Jin Sakai says a lot, but he's boring, right?
Yeah. But
Samus doesn't really say,
when is a Tetris block boring?
yeah, but like Samus doesn't say anything,
Wait,
and that's an average.
let's take a step
Um,
back. Are we? I feel like we're putting Tetris at second rather than the Tetris block. I feel like that's what we're doing, and I feel like it
yeah,
needs
and
to go down a little bit.
okay, all right. So, if we were to take, what's your favorite? Strange question. What's your favorite Tetris block?
The line,
Yeah, yeah, same. All right. So, if you were to take the line and replace any character from any of the games below it, would it still be a good game? It's basically just Minecraft at that point, right?
Imagine Arthur Morgan just spawning in on Tetris.
All right,
Uh,
in that instance, I would put it as unplayable.
yeah, it has to be. Weirdly enough, it's gone from second best to worst.
Yeah.
But that is how the good poets do it. That is how we roll. Oh
God,
dear.
sorry, Tetris blocks.
Yeah. Right. I'll give him his full title again. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. He's up here. He's goated. I'm not having anything else. He's goated. What do you think?
I've got a question. Who wins in the fight uh between him and Kratos?
Kratos is a demigod. What kind of question is that?
I just want to throw it out there. I I would.
I think the character development and the story. Have you played through the Ezio trilogy?
I have not,
Oh,
not
mate.
properly. I would agree. I'm gonna agree because yeah, I know how loved he is, and I personally feel he's more loved than a lot of the characters below.
Yeah. I think he's there personally in terms of
Better than
loved.
Joel.
For me, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you
I, I
want
feel
to
I
quickly
feel like
run?
I feel like that's emotional, but I don't know.
Do you want to quickly run through the list
Yeah, so from best to worst, in unplayable, we have a Tetris block. In
from?
wood
Yeah.
in worst to best, sorry. Um from Would Rather Not, we've got Scorpion, Altair, and Jin Sakai. In average, we have Donkey Kong. You'll have to say that one. Sanis. Is it Sanis?
Samus. Yeah.
Samus. Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot, and Agent 47. In pretty good, it's quite a chunky one, this one. We got V from Cyberpunk, Nathan Drake, Kratos, Henry of Skalitz, John Marston, Spyro the Dragon, Ellie, and Gustav. And in Goated,
Yes.
we have Joel Miller, Ezio Auditore, CJ, Arthur Morgan, Master Chief, Link, and Mario.
Yeah.
What's good is that it's quite top heavy. Oh,
Um. Well, we
Pac-Man,
still got quite a
we
way to
do.
go. All right. Um. I think Pac-Man
For the
is
character,
unplayable.
see, I would have gone Would Rather Not.
Why?
No, I'm thinking more of the game, actually. I'm going to say unplayable as well. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. Tetris is above it. Tetris Block is above it, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes, our second best character is
Yeah,
above Pac-Man.
yeah. Holy voice crack, Batman. Right. Nico Bellic.
Controversially, would rather not.
Okay. I was going to say pretty good. So that means it has to be average so that we agree.
Nah, why do you think he's average?
No, I think he's pretty good
All right, why do you think he's pretty good?
because he doesn't give a shit. He's a hired hitman essentially, and he just cracks on with what's going on. I like the story behind him, and a lot of people say he doesn't have a lot of depth, but he's got
He
more blood.
doesn't.
He's got more depth than Donkey Kong, man. He's got he's
Does
got
he?
he's got more depth than. I feel like him and Agent 47 are on par because they're basically both hired hitmen. But Agent 47 is better. But then
Okay. My reason why I say would rather not is because there is nothing unique about him. You could take CJ and put CJ into his story, and it was like nothing else
it
changes.
would be pretty odd that a Russian man was his cousin, though.
Yes, I know, but like again, like nothing would. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe I'm
no,
thinking more of the game in the sense
I
that GTA 4 just felt like a checklist GTA. Not saying that it's a bad game
I love
because it's not.
GTA 4. But I think I am
Right, let's
biased to saying that I love GTA 4 rather than the actual character. And when I look at all of the GTA characters, the only one that will be below Nico Bellic is Claude, and that's only because he's mute. So you
yeah,
have swayed me. I'll put him in would rather not, but I
okay.
am gonna put
Maybe
him.
at the top. I would put
Yeah,
he's still better than Jin Sakai.
yeah. Okay, so Nico Bellic is in the top of would rather not. Okay, Lara Croft,
Right.
goated.
I've not played any Lara Croft game.
Are
I would
you
agree that
what?
yeah. You
Holy
know this. I've
hell!
mentioned this before. But
I
I would
keep
agree
forgetting.
with Goated.
And the reason I say this is not necessarily for what she does in the game. It's it is what she does in the game, but the impact that Lara Croft has had on people, especially females in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if people have listened to Coach Mars roundtable of women in gaming, and that is amazing. And I'm pretty sure in that episode they talk a little bit about Lara Croft and what she's done. So I think for that, I genuinely believe for the impact Lara Croft has had, she's here. Third, I
I would
think.
I was going to say third, but for different reasons. I actually reckon she would fuck up Master Chief.
Yeah. She's killed
Like I
dinosaurs,
reckon
man.
it yeah, I reckon in a 1-to-1 fight she wins it hands down.
100%. Yeah, I'm happy with
Cool.
that. I'm really happy with
Yeah.
that one. Aloy. I haven't played Horizon.
What?
No.
How have you managed to not play Horizon as a
I just
PlayStation guy?
it's just kind of passed by. The closest I came to playing Horizon was the level in Astrobot. Honestly. Like
Um, I would have her as would rather not.
okay. Whereabouts?
Um, pardon?
Whereabouts and would rather not.
Probably at the end.
Okay, why?
Um, she is just very bland.
Okay.
Like there
More
is
more
nothing.
more bland than Scorpion and Altair.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
because without spoiling the story for you, right? She has the potential to be a phenomenal character, and
Mm,
every there are characters around her that I won't say phenomenal, that are good characters, right?
yeah.
And you only interact with them at certain points in the game. But with her, there is, it's almost as if Gorilla created the game
Mm,
and then was like, shit, we need a main character, if
right,
that makes
okay.
sense.
Alright.
And then just dropped in a random character. Like
Okay.
she has so much potential to be like just like a much better character than she is. But
Yeah,
yeah, for me, yeah.
fair. I'm with you on that, even though I've never played it. Solid Snake. I've never played the Metal Gear Solid, so this one's all you.
Oh my Dan.
I
I was
don't
about to call you
want
Sam Fisher.
I don't want to sit there and watch a film while I play a game.
That is that is a valid criticism, I will say.
Mm. And
Um,
that's all that I've
I
heard
would
about it. So
I would probably say he is.
it's on you, this
I
one.
would probably say average, ahead of Agent 47.
Okay, top of average then for Solid
Yeah.
Snake, if it lets me put it there. There we go. Why? Why not pretty good? Why not would rather not?
All right. So I'll do why not would rather not. Right, because there is substance to him,
Mm,
right? And you see him grow and develop, and every character in would rather not. There is a lack of character development there,
mm,
right? And then why not pretty good? Because again, this so looking at that list, right, there is character development in every one of those characters, I would say, bar Spyro.
all right. Yeah.
So I now feel like Spyro should be moved down.
Yeah. Sorry, Spyro. I'm I'm gonna put. Do you know what I actually think? I think there's more with Sonic than Crash in terms of a
Yeah, I would.
character. The Crash games
Yeah,
are better, in my personal opinion. But then
yeah, yeah,
I also think Spyro there's more character than Crash, but not as much as Sonic. So
yeah. I
I
would agree with
think
that.
I think that's a good place for Spyro.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But I also think these two are gonna get knocked down as well. We'll come
I would
back.
say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Marcus Phoenix. I've not played Gears of War ever.
I would say average and probably just behind Agent 47.
Okay.
Reason being is that there is this is difficult, right? Because there is really good character development in his story,
Yeah.
but I feel like it kind of comes far too late within the games
Yeah.
to be really meaningful. So that's the only reason why. Great games though. So
Fair. Do you know what I'm really starting to realise? And this is
mhm.
actually quite sad. The amount of protagonists that are not women.
Yeah,
You know, you look at we've got Lara Croft, Aloy, and that's it.
that's it.
Well,
And
I
Samus,
mean, Samus and I think
Ellie.
Ellie, yes. But the fact, by and large, it's men, isn't it? Or boys in like Spyro's case, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. No, is sad.
Yeah. Right. Sam Fisher. Now, as a character, I think there's there's more. I think him and Solid Snake are on par as just being because their games are not really focused on story. You go in, do the job, get out.
Yeah.
Very much like Hitman, so I don't think we can put Sam Fisher in pretty good.
No, I would agree. It would have to be somewhere in average.
Yeah, I think it's either top of average or there. And because I haven't played Metal Gear Solid, I'm gonna let you make the call on that one.
Um,
Above or
I
behind Snake.
I would I would put Sam Fisher ahead of Solid Snake.
And that is the correct choice. Well done.
I
Okay.
think it's starting to be a bit more balanced now.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I think we could have
Right.
maybe done with one more row,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
All right. So we've got who's next?
Sub-Zero. Again,
All right.
this
I
is
think that
all
one's
you.
easy.
Go on.
I think that would have to go. Um, would rather not.
Where
So
ahead of Scorpion, or because that's the
after
main person
Scorpion,
we're after.
yeah, after, and then well, not controversially, I would probably move Aloy ahead of Scorpion.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a bit more of a fairer assessment.
Okay. Right. Geralt of Riviera.
I've not played a Witcher game, so I'm gonna have to go off of what you
So
say.
I've played probably about the first 3 hours. I am going to play it again because me and Coach Marv have a little agreement that he plays Red Dead 2 if I play this, so I do need to play it. He's got to be pretty good, but how far up
Okay.
is the question? Because he's very gruff and he's very about getting the job done from what I've played and
Yeah.
my kind of assessment from him anyway. But the that's not like he doesn't speak a lot, but that is the character and that's how he is meant to be. And I'm assuming he does kind of soften as he goes through. I'm not too sure though. So I think somewhere here, I'm going to put him ahead of Kratos.
Oof, that well, I don't know. I would just say that. Uh,
He trying to protect me from hate now.
no, it's not even. It's not even that. What I will say is Kratos has. Obviously, I've not played The Witcher to know.
The character arc's
Um,
there for Kratos though, in it.
yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm happy with them there. I am going to make another row in a little bit though, just to try and kind of shake it up a bit at the end.
Okay.
Ryu. I think he's got to be on par with these guys, hasn't he? Just
Yeah.
where I
I
did
would
play
put
a
him at
fair
the end
bit.
of would rather not.
Yeah, I did play a fair bit of Street Fighter. Not fighting. The only fighting games I like are the real ones, as in like what I mean by real is like UFC Fight Night, like the sport games, not the Street Fighters and the Tekkens and stuff. Mind you, I
Yeah.
didn't mind Tekken when it was on an arcade machine. Doom Slayer.
Doom Slayer.
He doesn't
Um,
speak, does he? I don't think.
no, to be fair, I think I would put him in would rather not
Mm.
after Aloy.
Yeah, I agree. Would you not bump him up a little bit because of the impact? Because it is like
No, because
I'm pretty sure it is in the hall, like the game and Hall of Fame, Doom. But that is the game, not the character.
that's the game. Yeah, the character himself is
Mm.
yeah, no.
Okay, right. King Tekken. Again, he's on par with these guys, isn't he?
I would maybe put him ahead of Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that's exactly
He's
where I'd put
iconic.
him. I'll put him there. Right. One of our favourites now, Astrobot.
Do you know what? This is for me, it's and this is gonna sound very hypocritical, right? Because he doesn't speak
No.
at all. And there is no character development there. Like there is none. Like it. However, I would put him either at the end of pretty good or the top of average. Actually,
Yeah,
no. I would actually
I
put
think
him
he's
after.
there. I think he's after V in Cyberpunk.
Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna put him actually ahead of Sonic.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah,
Only
I agree.
cause yeah, he's a great character, but there is nothing really to him as of yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna make one
Is
more
that
list. One more
one
row.
more role you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Add a row below. And this is going to be called Nearly There. So this is going to be like an honourable mentions row, which I think is needed. So are there any
Okay.
from goated that you think should drop down, or any from pretty good that you think should go up?
I think Gustav should definitely go up.
Okay.
Uh,
Ellie?
no.
No.
I think
Kratos?
Ellie's pretty good. Well, if
Well, no, because we need to go down. Because, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's pretty good, though. What about goated? Do any drop? I think these three drop.
I was gonna say those three, yeah.
So that would be so it would be like that, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Is that
Shall we just
it?
quickly run through and
Yeah.
then
And then
make
see if
any
we want to
final
change.
changes?
Yeah. So from bottom to top, we have in unplayable, Pac-Man, and the Tetris block. In Would Rather Not, we've got Ryu, Sub-Zero, King, Scorpion, Doomslayer, Aloy, Altair, Jin Sakai, and Nico Bellic. In average, we have Donkey Kong, Samus. Is that
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Samus.
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Astrobot, Marcus Phoenix, Agent 47, Solid Snake, and Sam Fisher. In Pretty Good, we have Cyberpunk, Nathan Drake, Geralt of Riviera, Kratos, Henry of Skalitz, John Marston, Ellie from The Last of Us. And in Nearly There, which is our new row, we have moved up Gustav and we have
Yep.
moved down Joel from The Last of Us, Ezio Auditore, and Carl Johnson from GTA San Andreas. And then in Goated, we have Arthur Morgan, Master Chief, Lara Croft, Link, and Mario. I'm pretty
Is that
happy.
are you?
Yeah,
I'm
it pains me to say it, but I think I need to move Henry Scarlett's down a bit. I personally think Henry Scarlett needs to go from above Kratos to just above Nathan Drake. 'Cause I feel like he's got more depth than Nathan Drake, but I don't think he has as much as he used to and as much character development,
yeah.
personally. Because it is based on what the player character does. Like, there could be a cutscene where he's really upset about this village that got burnt down, but then 10 minutes before you killed an entire village. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it sometimes can be a little bit like that. Um,
Um, is there any are there
uh,
any characters? Sorry, give me one sec.
you okay?
Are there any characters that you feel should be moved either up or down?
Hmm.
Like in terms of their tier ranking.
Trying to think.
Whilst you're thinking, I'm I'm in two minds. Um, for Master Chief. Reason being is, and like it's not necessarily his fault. I think as a character, if you look at the first three games, the first game there was no development there, but in the second and third game, he became a character, and there was so much that could have been explored
Yeah.
with him that just never came to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you
like,
think and move him down?
this is
Or
the
would
thing,
you
right?
would you just
Because
swap him and Arthur?
I would maybe swap him and Arthur. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I
and
like that.
and then I think from there I am I am happy. Do you want to know what's hilarious?
Go on.
Our goated list are basically full of games that only one of us has played fully.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually
So
mad.
clearly one of us might be lying about.
Yeah.
Oh,
trying to unlock. Do you know what's tempting me?
yeah.
John Marston to nearly there and Gustav below Ellie.
Ooh. All right. So if you move John Marston to nearly there, what happens to Master Chief?
He stays.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So I would do this personally. Do you agree or disagree? So for anyone listening,
I
I've moved Gustav to pretty good and John Marston up to nearly there at the bottom, and he's leapfrogged Ellie.
um I would then move Ellie to nearly there.
Below John Marston or above?
I've never played Red Dead, but I wouldn't say she's a better character
Oh,
than Joel. So I would probably move her rather.
to
Uh,
there.
yeah, yeah, to the end,
Okay,
nearly there.
okay. Yeah, yeah, alright, I'm happy with that little section. Okay. Are there any from average that you would move up or down? I remembered you can leapfrog and stuff if you want to, if you have second thoughts.
I actually think I feel like average is fair. I don't
Yeah,
think there is anyone in there that deserves to be moved up or down.
yeah. And I feel the same, but would rather not. The only one I'm a bit like, nah, I might move Nico up to average, but we agreed on would rather not, so I'll keep him there.
Well, to be honest, I would maybe move Nico above uh just ahead of Astrobot, only
Yeah,
because that group of characters in there don't really say anything, but there is some depth to him as a character.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Right,
I I
anything
think I'm happy with
else?
that.
Yeah?
No, I
Okay.
think I'm happy with that.
Okay, so this is from bottom to top. We have an unplayable. This is our final list. Let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Pac-Man, the Tetris block. Ryu. This is in Would Rather Not now. Ryu, Sub-Zero, King, Scorpion, Doomslayer, Aloy, Altair, and Jin Sakai. in average, we have Donkey Kong, Samus, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Astrobot, Nico Bellic, Marcus Phoenix, Agent 47, Solid Snake, and Sam Fisher. In Pretty Good, we have V, Nathan Drake, Henry Skalitz, Geralt of Riviera, Kratos. I don't know why I keep nearly saying Kratos the Dragon, and I don't know why. Gustav. And then in nearly there, we have Ellie, John Marston, Joel Miller, Ezio Auditore, and CJ. And then the goated games, the goated game
Good
protagonists
characters, yeah.
are Master Chief, Arthur Morgan, and then the top three of the Good Poets Game podcast tier list of gaming protagonists is Lara Croft taking bronze, Link taking silver, and then in gold, like he's at the Olympics, Mario.
I like that. I like the way you
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
Do you want to know
yeah.
what's hilarious
Go on.
as well? Right. PlayStation is known for having like these epic narrative, story-driven single-player video games, right?
Mm,
None of their characters made it into our top 5.
no. What are the PlayStation
Not
one? This exclusive PlayStation characters then?
so it will be Joel, Ellie,
Mm,
Kratos, Nathan Drake, Astrobot.
yeah,
Technically, well, sorry, Jin Sakai, technically Aloy.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Mad, innit?
interesting.
I feel like that was a good mix of characters as well.
Yeah.
Like a really, really good mix. Um, yeah, I'm really happy with that. I think people will really disagree with what we've said, but
Oh,
I
100%.
feel like that is the most balanced that we could do it.
Do you want to know what? Yeah.
Go on.
Controversially, I'm not saying we change it, yeah, but controversially, I still feel like there is a case for the Tetris blocks to be in the goated list.
Nah, nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having it whatsoever.
But
But
yeah, no, that's been fun.
But yeah, that is our game protagonist tier list. Let us know if you want to see more tier lists. We are thinking about doing an antagonist one.
Yeah.
And then personally, once I've completed every Assassin's Creed, I'm going to do an Assassin's Creed tier list. And I might have you here to help me with that one as well. But we shall see.
Yeah, no, I'd love to be a part of that. I
Yeah,
think, gosh, got to think of one for me to do then.
yeah.
We should do a FIFA one.
Oh, they'd all be an average. Every single
No,
one of them. FIFA
do you
12
know
would be
what?
goated, and that's it. FIFA
No, wait,
14.
wait, wait. Is it FIFA 12? Oh,
Which
FIFA
which
12.
is the one where you could be captain? There was a string like FIFA 09 and that were actually good.
14. Was it 14? No, I think I agree with you. FIFA 12 would be goated.
Yeah, is that the one with Wayne Rooney on the front?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
That one. That
Uh,
one. That
by
one
the
is
way,
amazing.
by the way, on a little bit of a segue, how the hell did Jordan Henderson get himself on the cover of FIFA?
Which FIFA?
I don't know, but he was on one because I remember buying it because he was at Liverpool.
Henderson, Jordan Henderson FIFA cover. FIFA 16 next to
Yeah,
Messi.
yeah. How did that happen? How did that happen?
Do you know what? Do you know what happened? I bet you Cristiano Ronaldo was like, yeah, pay me £1 million. And then Jordan Henderson was like, oh, I'll give you like 50 grand. And they were like, we're quids in.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
That was a
But
lot of
yeah,
fun.
no, this was great.
Nice. Right, do you want to sign us off, Poetic?
Yeah, no, watchers, listeners, video gamers, thank you so much for spending time with us and probably screaming your head off at our controversial decisions. But I'm happy with the list. Dan's happy with the list, so
Aye.
just let us know where we've gone wrong because I suspect we've all got opinions. But as always, thank you so much and happy
Happy
gaming.
gaming.
Oh, I pulled my muscle.